Hello everyone, welcome back to Free Kick. I hope you are doing well. This channel is all about football, so if it is a topic you cherish, make yourself at home because you are at the right place. Today we will talk about the Madrid derby, Real Madrid versus Atlético Madrid, that took place at the Wanda Metropolitano Stadium and ended with a score of 1-1. No winner, just a tasteless draw. My people, this match was overwhelming. I was not satisfied with the results of the match, but what can we do? We had the perfect opportunity to take the 3 points and eventually try and beat Barcelona, but this will not be possible. Atletico Madrid is definitely our black cat. Anytime we meet them, things always go south. First of all, you could see how oppressive the atmosphere was. There was so much tension in the air. Some of our players even received boos when they were being presented and displayed on the stadium's big screen.
5:30.
Another thing that was not so surprising is the Atletico players doing their best to piss Vinicius off and make him act out. But it did not work because our boys stayed calm and collected during most of the match. Vini's match was great. He brought a lot to the team offensively with the way he dribbled past the defenders and his frequent incursions inside of Atletico's penalty area. As for Rodrigo, his match was not so good. I was waiting for so much more coming from him. I'm sorry, that was not it. Luka Modric has had a great match as well. He brought more technicality to our game and created us many interesting chances. I equally have to mention that the best players on the pitch were clearly Federico Valverde and Jude Bellingham. The amount of work these young men put in the midfield and everywhere on the field is insane. I pray every day that none of them gets injured. They are the very heart of the team and they showed it once again. When it comes to running, retrieving the lost balls, pressing, creating spaces and chances, they can do it all. And by the way, Federico Valverde's Man of the Match title was more than deserved. How I wish Tchouaméni was as invested as Jude and Fede. Once again, his performance was poor, and at this point, I don't know if I should laugh or cry over his case. During the entire match, he looked lost. He even seemed to be avoiding the ball. I mean, boy, what are you afraid of? You're supposed to step up and provide something to this midfield. I miss Camavinga and I really hope he's back at the next match. The defenders did a great job and showed up, especially Rudiger and Carvajal. They did an amazing job on their side, and Militao was also amazing. Militao scored us our only goal of the match and was very attentive while monitoring the opponent players. He even lost his pair of shoes during a contact, which was actually funny to watch. As I mentioned earlier, the match was overwhelming. However, we can say that the game really started at the 65th minute with that goal from Militao. From there, Atletico Madrid players felt threatened and multiplied the attacks. But by the 70th minute, the game had to be stopped because the Atletico fans were furious. Things were not going the way they wanted. and they started throwing objects at Real Madrid players. Simeone had to plead with the fans to stop so the match can be resumed. But what can you really do with so much angry fans refusing to listen? It took a lot of time to calm everyone in the stands, but eventually the game was resumed. And what we feared came to a realization because Atlético equalized us right before the end of the match. I was so frustrated at that moment. I blame our defeat on Ancelotti. The changes he made did not make any sense. Once again, our team has zero identity. We still have so many problems to fix. We cannot play this way during El Clasico because Barcelona will not have any mercy on us. I am asking myself so many questions. Is our team playing this way because our players are all encountering fatigue? Or is it because Ancelotti's choices are starting to be outdated or are simply not working anymore? There is too much destructuration in this team, and if we don't arrange or rearrange this fast, we might end up losing our La Liga title. And Lord have mercy, because if we repeat the same mistakes at the Champions League, I don't know where we will end up. And guys, before concluding, we need to talk about Endrick's case. Why is Ancelotti not giving him more game time? He had only 10 minutes today, but every time that boy is subbed on, something happens. However, the game time that is given to him is so short. I believe that if Ancelotti had given more game time to Endrick, let's say 20 or 25 minutes instead of 10, something tells me that there was a way for us to make it at least 2-1 before the end. If you want to get more out of that player, just let him play more. But it seems like this will just not happen. My tops of the match are Valverde, Bellingham and Vinicius, and my flops are Tchouaméni and Rodrigo. This match was a mess. I was just glad it was over towards the end. That was all for today. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you very much for watching, and I see you next time.